Good morning. Welcome to Who's Who in the 902. I'm Kelly Williams from Keller Williams Select Realty. And today we're speaking with Ashley Boucher from Remember When Healthcare. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Kelly.
I want to say that it was wonderful meeting you at the Senior Expo back in the beginning of March. We were both vendors at the event, and it was a lot of fun getting to speak to you and learn about your company. And so now more people are going to get to learn about who you are and Remember When Healthcare.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure meeting you at the Seniors Expo. The energy was absolutely incredible.
It was a lot of fun there. Okay, so Ashley, let's start. So can you please tell us a little bit about who you are and how did Remember When Healthcare all come about?
Yeah, absolutely. So remember when healthcare really began from a personal space? My husband and I started the company during the pandemic after going through our own challenges, trying to find reliable, compassionate care for a loved one. That journey made us realize like how many families were struggling to navigate the system and how overwhelming that it could be. So we decided to create a home care service that not only professional, but like it was deeply personal.
Right.
We really wanted to put like dignity and choice and empathy at the center of everything that we do, and really give access to information, because we found it so difficult when we were going through a similar experience. So
Yeah. Well, that's really interesting that and great that you're able to take your experience and what you were finding and then being the true entrepreneur, being able to say take it and then start a business with it. That's fantastic. So you offer a variety of services. Can you tell us what they are and can you describe them?
yeah, so like initially we started with just home support services, which we still offer, obviously. So we do companionship, we do meal prep, light housekeeping, laundry, grocery shopping, errands. We offer personal care such as like bathing, dressing, mobility assistance. And on top of that, we actually started now doing private nursing services.
Okay.
So we have licensed nurses who provide in-home medical care, including medication admin, chronic disease monitoring, post-surgical care, and more. So this allows clients to receive professional medical support without actually leaving their home, and
Okay.
also helps people get out of hospital earlier, if it's post-op or whatever, knowing that you have that care coming in.
Mm-hmm.
We also started doing advanced foot care. So this is one of our specialized services, especially important for seniors with diabetes. So our trained nurses will provide in-home foot care. So you don't have to go to them. They will come to you to help prevent complications and prevent, overall wellness.
Yeah.
And then we do another thing I think people don't know that we do or that is offered is respite care for families. So
Okay.
we step in to give family caregivers a break, whether it's for a few hours a day or, for a few days a week, whatever it might be. But we do see a lot of primary caregivers experiencing caregiver burnout, and that is one of the areas that we can absolutely support people.
You know what? When I was looking after my dad, I really wish I had the services what you're offering were available, because I was having to cut his nails myself because I didn't have anybody that could come in and do that. Help and just what the care that he needed at home that all of a sudden I was responsible for. We had PSWs that could come in, but some of it, like I had to help, know how to clean him up when his ileostomy bag was runneth over, before somebody could come in and, help him and stuff like that. So there's a lot to when somebody is ill and that they're at home and people need assistance. And it's not just the patient, it's the caregiver. And that's really nice
Yeah,
that you have something offer a place that a caretaker can turn to be able to say, I need help for me. Like,
yeah, yeah.
you
I think
know,
that's one of the spots that we do get a lot of calls for.
Mhm.
And it's just a lot of people don't know that those services are out there for them too. They think it's just for, the person requiring the services, but the primary caregiver requires it too, right? Like, in order to be able to provide the care that you need, like you can't pour from an empty cup, right?
No.
So you need to be able to fill your own cup as well.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing, is because some people, they just figure, well, you're looking after your husband, or you're looking after your, that's your job type thing. But it's sort of like, well, it is, and it's not. But I need to be able to look after them. I need help to look after me. I need to go to the gym, or I need to go have coffee with a girlfriend, and I need somebody to, stay at the house if that's needed to, just so I could get out the door, so that that person's safe.
Yes. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. It really just gives you that peace of mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I was looking at your website, I noticed that people can it's a great website. People are able to look all through it and be able to sort of see where they could fit. So I have to say that's great. I really, it's great, because people need different things that they're able to choose, and be able to say, I didn't really actually know I might need that. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, when we were designing it, we really wanted to make it known that, like, while people do call quite frequently for like transportation, or dementia care, or maybe some meal prep, there are other services that we offer, and that people just don't know about. So we wanted to make sure that we outlined everything, so people could really see the full scope of what we can provide and how we can help. Right. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's great. So I can't believe that actually it was really good timing getting to meet you, because I actually had somebody call me, and we were just having a conversation. And the conversation sort of was, I'm busy looking after, my sister who needs, is needing extra care. But there's nobody for me. Like, who can I talk to? Who can, help me through these things? Because there's, nobody's there to, for me. And so now, having met you, now I be able to say, I can now say, I have somebody you can call that is going to be able to help you deal with things, or someone that can help talk, or be able to, let you go have coffee, or, and support your sister while you are able to do that. So I was very excited when the more I learned about what you offer, to be able to offer that to the people as I'm meeting and chatting, because that's what I do. I meet lots of people and doing the business that I'm doing, and in real estate, right? And everybody needs something, and you're just chit chatting about, nothing even to do with that, and then all of a sudden it comes up, and it's like, I really wish I had knew this person, and you're like, I know the person who can do that now.
Yeah. I wish that, like, I guess my wish for it is that, people will come talk to us earlier. I think that we get, there's a lot of people that are like, oh no, I don't need your services yet. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if they did, and they did come talk to us earlier, it is, preventative. Like, we could prevent, a fall doing something that you maybe shouldn't be doing, or don't need to be doing. So ideally, like, the earlier that you reach out for supports like this, the better it is in terms of aging in place. And that's what we want to promote is, people aging in place, because that's, it's just what people want.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. So how does somebody get in touch with you? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
So the best way would be, you can visit our website. You can request, a free assessment. We would come and we would meet you, your family, no strings attached, just kind of chat about this kind of supports that you would need. You can call us directly at 902-497-0722, and we can walk you through all of your options, or honestly just be a sounding board. If you have questions about how the system works, or where you can get some support, so just give us a call. There's no pressure, just a conversation.
Excellent. What is your website so that people can look you up?
Is www.rwhc.ca.
Excellent. Now, are you on social media? Everyone's on some sort of usually, but like, are you on LinkedIn or Instagram?
Yes. So we are all on LinkedIn. We are also on Facebook and Instagram. I mean, I believe that we have an X page, but like I'm not sure anymore. But we do. We're all over social, so you should be able to find us everywhere.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you know somebody who could use some help, that whether it's for yourself or for a loved one, please give Ashley a call, get in touch, just have the conversation. That's all you need to do. And if you happen to know anyone who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I would love to be able to help them too. Now, remember, this is a community site, and it's all about shopping local, meeting local. So if you happen to know of somebody that we should meet and be introduced to so that other people can get to learn and meet people just like Ashley, please just give me a text message or give me a call, and I would love to be able to interview them too. So thanks again very much, Ashley. I'm so glad that we got to finally have our interview and get everybody to know who you are and remember when healthcare.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Kelly.